The three colors and styles I'm about to reveal today are aging women over 60 far more than they realize. And the surprising part is that most of us reach for them every single week without thinking twice. But the moment you stop relying on these choices, everything about your appearance begins to shift. Your face looks brighter, your features look more defined, and the way you carry yourself naturally feels more lifted and youthful. Welcome back to Age with Style, a space created especially for women over 60 who want to dress with confidence, clarity, and ease. If you're new here, I'm so happy you found us because this community is all about rediscovering yourself through style. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss our daily breakdowns. Now, before we dive in, I want you to drop a comment and tell me where you're watching from. I love seeing women tuning in from every corner of the world, different cultures, different backgrounds, but the same desire to look and feel incredible at any age. Take a moment and think about the colors and silhouettes you naturally reach for most mornings. We all fall into habits without noticing, and today's video might finally explain why some of your familiar go-to pieces aren't actually supporting you anymore. And just to be clear, this video isn't about rules or restrictions. It's about choosing what lifts you, flatters you, and reflects the vibrant woman you are. With that said, let's jump into the first color that quietly ages women over 60, and the healthier alternative that will instantly refresh your entire look. Color number 1. Washed out beige and muddy taupe. Washed out beige and muddy taupe are colors many women over 60 reach for without even realizing how much they're working against them. These shades feel safe, familiar, and easy to match with almost anything. But the problem lies in how they interact with mature skin. As we age, our complexion naturally softens, loses a bit of contrast, and becomes more delicate in tone. When the colors we wear blend too closely with that softness, they create a flat, washed-out appearance that unintentionally ages us. Beige and taupe sit almost exactly at the same depth as mature skin, meaning they don't lift or brighten your features. They simply blend into them. This lack of contrast makes your skin look duller and your features appear less defined. Instead of highlighting your eyes, bringing warmth to your cheeks, or illuminating your face, the color sits there like a quiet shadow. Even high-quality fabric can't save a color that drains the natural brightness from your complexion. Many women put on a beige cardigan or a taupe blouse thinking it gives a classic, elegant, understated look, but the effect can be the opposite. What once felt timeless at 40 or 50 suddenly feels lifeless at 60, because the undertone of your skin has changed while the color hasn't. These muted tones can also emphasize fine lines, uneven texture, sunspots, and shadows because they don't provide the contrast needed to soften or balance the face. The solution isn't to avoid neutrals. It's to choose neutrals that complement your complexion instead of erasing it. Rich camel brings warmth and depth that make your skin glow instead of flattening it. Soft ivory and cream reflect light upward, brightening your face and giving a more energized appearance. Terracotta and cognac add a subtle warmth that feels sophisticated without being overpowering. Even a deep grayish or warm gray creates more structure than washed-out beige ever could. The simplest test is to hold the clothing up to your face in natural light. If the color lifts your cheeks, brightens your eyes, and leaves you looking rested, it's a yes. If it makes you look tired or dull, no matter how expensive or trendy it is, it's time to let it go. You deserve colors that celebrate your face, not ones that fight against it. Moving toward more vibrant, richer, or softly warm neutrals is one of the easiest ways to instantly refresh your entire wardrobe without sacrificing comfort or elegance. These small adjustments can make you look more awake, confident, and effortlessly youthful. All by choosing colors that work with your natural beauty instead of fading you into the background. Style number 1. The overly oversized, shapeless silhouette. One of the most common style habits women fall into after 60 is choosing clothing that's intentionally oversized in an attempt to be comfortable or discreet. It often begins with good intentions. I just want something loose. I don't want anything clinging to me. I want to hide my stomach or arms. But when pieces become too oversized, too flowy, or too shapeless, they don't just hide the areas you feel insecure about. They hide everything. Oversized clothing removes the natural structure of your shoulders, waist, and hips, which are essential elements that give the body shape, proportion, and movement. When fabric hangs straight down with no suggestion of your silhouette, It creates a visual heaviness that adds bulk, shortens your frame, and makes the entire outfit appear dated. Even if the garment is expensive or the material is luxurious, the overall effect can feel tired instead of effortless. Another issue is the visual message oversized clothing sends. Clothing communicates energy. Structured pieces suggest confidence, purpose, and presence. Shapeless pieces suggest softness, but on a mature body, that softness can read as lack of vitality. It has nothing to do with your actual energy or personality. It's simply how the eye interprets shape. When your outfit lacks structure, the body appears less dynamic, and that stillness can unintentionally add years. This doesn't mean you should move toward tight or restrictive clothing. The goal isn't to squeeze into something uncomfortable. It's to find balance. Clothing should suggest your shape, not swallow it. That can be as simple as choosing a top with gentle waist definition, opting for sleeve seams that sit correctly on your shoulders, wearing a blazer or lightweight jacket that frames your upper body, or even doing a front tuck to create proportion. If you love flowy tops or skirts, keep them. Just pair them with something more structured on the opposite half of your body. A loose top with straight leg pants, a flowy skirt with a more fitted top, or a breezy tunic with well-shaped trousers instantly regains balance. Good style is not about hiding. It's about highlighting what still makes your body beautiful. Your shoulders, your neckline, the curve of your waist, your posture. These elements bring youthfulness and movement back into your look. The truth is, structure equals energy, and energy equals youth. When your clothes reflect that, you don't just look younger. You look more alive, more confident, and more present. That's the power of choosing silhouettes that work with you, not against you. Color number 2. Solid black near the face. Black is the color many women rely on as their safe zone. It's slimming, chic, classic, and always feels appropriate. But once you reach your 60s, the relationship between black and your complexion begins to shift in ways that aren't always obvious. The first issue with wearing black near the face is the harshness of the contrast. Mature skin softens over time, and when you pair that softness with the deep, absorbing nature of black, the difference in contrast can exaggerate the appearance of shadows. Fine lines look deeper, the under-eye area appears darker, and the cheeks can look flatter. Even if you slept beautifully, black has a way of pulling the light away from your face, making you look more tired than you actually feel. Another challenge is how black interacts with lighter hair, especially silver, gray, or white. These shades are beautiful on women over 60, they glow like soft pearls. But when placed next to solid black, the contrast becomes intense in a way that can make your hair look dull or colorless instead of luminous. The black absorbs so much light that it takes away from the natural shine of your hair. This effect is especially noticeable in daylight and photographs, where black can cast subtle shadows onto your jawline, neck, and chest, exaggerating areas you may not want highlighted. And if you already experience dark circles or pigmentation, black intensifies them almost immediately. The good news is that you don't have to abandon dark colors altogether. Navy is one of the best alternatives because it carries depth without stealing light from your face. Charcoal gray offers the same slimming effect as black, but with a gentler undertone. Deep forest green, rich plum, burgundy, chocolate brown. All of these add elegance and dimension while flattering your complexion. They bring color back into your skin instead of draining it. And if you truly love black and don't want to let it go, you don't have to. Just break it up. A scarf in a soft shade, a necklace that reflects light, a layer underneath to soften the neckline. These small choices bring balance back to your face. The goal isn't to stop wearing black, it's to stop letting black overpower you. When you shift from harsh contrast to soft, enriched depth, everything about your appearance looks more lifted, awake, and polished. Wearing colors that support your natural glow is one of the simplest ways to look instantly more vibrant without changing anything about your makeup, your hair, or your routine. It's simply giving your complexion the light it deserves. Style number 2. The dropped shoulder, slouchy top. Dropped shoulder tops, slouchy knits, and relaxed sweaters often feel cozy and effortless, which is why so many women over 60 gravitate toward them. But even though they seem harmless, these cuts can subtly distort your natural proportions and create an aging effect that's easy to overlook. When the shoulder seam falls too far down the arm, It instantly lowers the visual line of your shoulders, making them appear narrower and less defined. That lost definition affects the entire silhouette, because your shoulders form the frame of your upper body. When they drop, the whole shape collapses downward, giving a slouchy, sagging look even if you have excellent posture. The neckline begins to lose structure, the chest area appears softer, and the upper torso looks less lifted. Slouchy tops also add width in places you don't need it. They create a gentle ballooning effect around the upper arms and midsection, which can make your torso look heavier and your arms less toned. The fabric doesn't drape, it hangs. And anytime fabric hangs without intention, it adds years instead of subtracting them. Many women think this style hides insecurities, but in reality, it highlights them by removing all structure that brings energy and shape to the body. Structure is youthful. It signals vitality. When clothes lack it, they visually soften everything in a way that reads as tired rather than relaxed. This doesn't mean you need tight tops or rigid tailoring, not at all. What you want is gentle structure, a shoulder seam that actually sits on your shoulder, sleeves that follow your arm shape instead of ballooning out, knits that skim your body instead of collapsing on it. Even something as simple as choosing a knit with a subtle shoulder line, or a top with clean stitching immediately lifts your upper body and gives you a more alert, confident appearance. And if you absolutely love slouchy sweaters, you can still wear them, but pair them with balance. A more fitted bottom like straight-leg trousers or clean, structured jeans keeps the outfit from drooping downward. A necklace, a scarf, or even lightly rolling the sleeves can bring back definition. The point is not to eliminate comfort, it's to keep comfort from overpowering your shape. The right structure brings life to your posture, clarity to your silhouette, and elegance to your presence. When your clothes support your natural frame, everything about you looks more polished, intentional, and vibrant. Simply because the eye sees symmetry, energy, and balance. This is one of the easiest changes that instantly modernizes your wardrobe and helps you look refreshed without sacrificing the softness you love. Color number 3. Pale pastels that wash you out. Soft pastels can look beautiful on younger skin, but once you enter your 60s, these pale shades can become surprisingly unfriendly to your complexion. Colors like baby pink, powder blue, mint green, lavender, butter yellow, and soft peach are delicate, but their very softness can drain mature skin of its natural glow. They sit too close in value to lighter, thinning skin tones, creating a lack of contrast that leaves the face looking tired instead of bright. Pastels don't reflect enough richness or depth to lift your features. Instead, they flatten them. The cheeks can appear dull, the under-eye area can look more pronounced, and your skin tone may seem uneven even if it's not. The more pigment you lose in your complexion, the more pigment you need in your clothing. This doesn't mean you need to wear bold, intense colors, but you do need colors with presence. Pastels, unfortunately, often lack that presence. They blend into the skin instead of enhancing it, and the result is an unintentional faded effect that makes the entire upper body look less alive and less defined. Even pastel prints behave the same way. The softness of the colors doesn't create the visual structure your face needs. Luckily, pastel alternatives are incredibly flattering. Instead of powder blue, choose a soft denim blue or muted cobalt. Instead of baby pink, try rose, dusty mauve, or rosy beige. Instead of mint, choose a gentle sage. Instead of pale yellow, go for warm honey or gold-tinged cream. These slightly deeper tones add light and warmth to your complexion. They bring clarity to your features and draw attention to your eyes and smile. They also work beautifully with silver, white, or salt and pepper hair, adding contrast that makes your hair look more glowing and intentional. If you truly love pastels and don't want to give them up, wear them lower on the body. A pastel skirt, pants, or handbag won't affect your complexion the way a pastel top will. Or pair a pastel with a deeper, more grounding shade near your face. The key is understanding that not all soft colors are created equal. Mature skin needs harmony and contrast, not competition or blending. By choosing colors that bring richness and warmth, you allow your natural beauty to stand out. Wearing deeper soft shades is an easy way to look instantly refreshed, polished, and radiant without changing anything else about your routine. It's a small shift with a surprisingly big impact. Style number 3. The boxy, straight-cut top that shortens the torso. Boxy tops are extremely common in mature wardrobes because they appear simple, forgiving, and easy to style. But for women over 60, they tend to create one of the most aging effects of all. The straight, uniform cut of a boxy top removes any natural shaping from the torso. It eliminates the suggestion of a waist, flattens the chest area, and creates a rectangular silhouette that shortens your frame. Even if you are slender, this shape hides your proportions and makes your upper body look wider and heavier than it actually is. Because the hem falls in a straight horizontal line, it cuts your torso visually in half, removing vertical length and making you appear shorter. This effect becomes even stronger when the top is made from stiff fabric or hangs away from the body. The lack of drape creates a stiff, unforgiving outline that doesn't flow with movement. And on mature bodies, movement equals youth. Anything stiff or boxy can make you look static or blocky, and that instantly adds years. Another issue is that boxy tops often sit at the widest part of the body, around the midsection. When fabric stops right where most women prefer a little camouflage, it unintentionally highlights that area instead of softening it. The eye is drawn to the hemline, and the shape becomes even more exaggerated. But the biggest problem is the absence of shape. You don't need a defined waist to look youthful, but you do need the suggestion of one. Your body naturally has curves, angles, and movement. Clothing that removes these elements removes your visual energy. Instead of boxy tops, choose pieces that skim your body rather than stand away from it. Look for curved hems that lengthen your torso, soft waist shaping that doesn't cling, and fabrics with gentle drape. V-necks, soft scoops, and wrap-style tops create vertical movement that instantly elongates your body. If you love comfort and don't want anything fitted, you can still keep the feel of a relaxed top by pairing it with structured bottoms. A boxy top with tailored trousers or clean straight-leg jeans brings balance back to your shape. Adding a necklace, scarf, or open cardigan can also break up the horizontal line and give your body more vertical flow. The goal isn't to force your body into shapes, it's to let your natural lines show through. When clothes follow your body's gentle curves, everything looks more polished, more youthful, and more intentional. You regain length, balance, and clarity in your silhouette, and your outfit feels more alive. This one shift, moving from boxy cuts to gently shaped ones, can transform your entire wardrobe and help you feel instantly more confident. As we wrap up today's journey, I want you to remember something deeply important. Style is not about age, it's about awareness, intention, and the courage to evolve. Every small shift you make, every color you choose, every neckline you adjust, and every silhouette you embrace has the power to transform how you feel from the inside out. And when you feel good, the world feels different too. I hope these insights helped you see yourself with softer, kinder eyes, because you deserve to feel confident, elegant, and beautifully aligned with the woman you've become. If this video brought you value, don't forget to subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, where we honor women over 50 with practical, uplifting, and life-changing style guidance. Until next time, stay graceful, stay strong, and stay connected to the timeless beauty within you.